Hola, ¿cómo están? Habla la doctora Collado. And this week I want to talk about emotional intelligence. Again, I came across an article about Mr. Rogers and how through his show he tried to teach about feelings and how important it is to for us to acknowledge our feelings and for children to honor the feelings of children. And this is something that I see that keeps trending, keeps coming up. So let's continue to talk about it. What I'm going to share is that this past year, through the work that I've been doing, the energy work that I've been doing, and my studies in Reiki, one of the shifts that I've had is how I approach and how I talk about feelings. And that has also shifted personally, but also as an educator and in my classroom. And I notice that usually as educators, when a child cries, which happens often, is inevitable, right? We tend to say, why are you crying? That's not reason enough to cry, right? Just because we want to move on with whatever it is that we're doing. That's how we were brought up, probably. That's how teachers talk to us. And it's not, there's not much wrong with it, right? We mean no harm. But the problem with that is that we are sort of like minimizing always long day, minimizing the our feelings or the feelings of children, and it's important that they learn how to handle them. So what I've done is whenever I come across a situation like that, I ask, what are you feeling? It could be sadness, it could be frustration, anger, and the second question is, why? Why are you, what happened that you are feeling angry or frustrated? And it could be for many reasons. It could be we were playing a game and students maybe, based on their perception, their classmates were cheating, and now the child is frustrated. So now if this happens, you're in front of a child that it's a has a high sense of integrity, right? And is frustrated because of that. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we want to make sure that, you know, that they understand that this is something good. Another reason could be pressure. There was a test and I didn't finish, or I didn't finish the assignment, and I failed. So there's that feeling of failure. So okay, there was no time. There will be more tests. This is not the only one. So it gives us an opportunity to talk to the child about feelings. Sometimes I know we don't have time, right? We the schedules are tight, but it also gives an opportunity to teach them and to get to know them better, and also it's a chance not for them to understand that feelings will change. So I try to make sure that I say, it's okay to feel upset, cry, as much as you need to. It's there's nothing wrong with that. Feelings are to be felt, but understand that you have the rest of the day ahead of you. Make sure that you enjoy it. Make sure that you have fun at recess, and don't be upset the rest of the day. And it doesn't take me that long to have that conversation, and I end up with a student that is calm, that understands, and it doesn't ruin their day, right? Because it doesn't make it bigger because of something in class was upsetting. And how many times as grown-ups we do that, right? We minimize our feelings. We don't even question. We don't ask ourselves, why is this coming up? And we ruin our days and weeks and months and even years because of it. So since it's trending so much, it's important to talk about it. I try to talk about it with my coworkers and sort of like shift those questions and the mindset when it comes to children, and be very thoughtful of our words. Okay, so have a good one. Bye.